Hey, what is up, everybody? This is the Great Puckettini, and I've got big news for you tonight. The Arkansas Razorbacks got big news earlier this spring when they found out that Hugh Smith has committed to them. Now, Hugh is an offensive lineman, and he is going to be in the class of 2026. So he's fixing to enter his senior season in high school, and he goes to high school here at Ridge Point High School in Missouri City, Texas. So let's check Hugh out and see what we're getting. Now, first off, his physical profile. He's 6'4", weighs about 290 pounds. Now, I don't have it on here. I forgot to put it on here, but the prototype NFL size for a tackle, they really think he's going to be a guard, and it's around 6'3", 300 pounds. So I mean, Hugh is right at that prototype size, very good size at 6'4", 290. He is going to play offensive line. Now he plays left tackle in high school, which a lot of times that's where you put your best lineman that you have if you're throwing the ball a lot and have a right-handed quarterback. Now, but some people are saying that he might be more of a guard in college. I think he could play tackle, left tackle, especially in a passing offense. I think he'd be okay. I think he'd be okay at both of them, to be honest with you. He's pretty good, got good feet. Now, he is in the class of 2026. His hometown is Missouri City, Texas. He went to Ridge Point High School. Now, it says he's a strong, versatile interior lineman, and that's what he's versatile. And you'll see he can move, he can pull, do a lot of different things. He moves very well. Strong guy, big strong lineman. He moves well. Could not find his 40-yard dash time, but I would say that he has prototype size right now as a junior, fixing to be a senior in high school. He can gain some weight, 10 pounds or so, maybe 20, get up to about 310, somewhere in there. But anyway, he's good enough. He's got prototype size, I would say, or he will. So very good pickup right here. Has all the physical, what's am I looking for? He has all the physicals that you're looking for. I can't think of the word I'm looking for, though. All right, here's his career highlights and awards so far in his career. He started all 12 games at left tackle for a 10-2 Ridge Point High School squad. He allowed 0 sacks. He helped his team reach the second round of the Texas 6A Division II playoffs. He is listed as a 3-star recruit, which that's by On3, 247 Sports, and Rivals, a 3-star. Now, his recruiting profile and some offers that he got, he is considered to be a 3-star recruit by On3, Rivals, and 247 Sports. Just said that. He has offers from Arkansas, Ole Miss, Houston, Kansas State, Missouri, Stanford, TCU, Oklahoma State, Kansas, Arizona State, Boston College, Vanderbilt, UNLV, and Rice. You see, he had a bunch of offers. He's a really good player. He did commit to Arkansas on May 7th of 2025. The On3 industry rank, this is how they rank players. They said he was number 952 overall. And I think that might be overall in the whole nation, maybe. I'm not for sure on that. I wrote these numbers down, but I can't remember. He was number 89 interior offensive lineman. That may be in Texas. He's number 134 in Texas. Number 134 overall recruit in Texas. So I think he was 952 best player overall in the nation. Number 89 interior offensive lineman in Texas, and then 134 in Texas overall. So anyway, these rankings, I mean, how can you rank one guy over the other? It's hard to do that, but I know one thing, this guy, he can play. You can play. He's a good one. Now, some intangibles and leadership. He's been praised for his coachability, his work ethic, and his strength. I've read that. He comes from a high character background. He thanked his family and coaches and God in his announcement when he announced his commitment to Arkansas. He has strong relationships with Coach Mateos and Sam Pittman. And why would you not? If you are an offensive lineman, we know that Sam Pittman was known as probably the best offensive line coach in the country. So he's the head coach. And then you have Eric Mateos, who seems to be a really good offensive line coach, and a very good recruiter. So how could you not like those two? If I'm an offensive lineman, that's where I'm going. No question. Why does he matter for Arkansas? Well, he adds depth and strength to our interior line. He addresses those sack rate concerns, which, I don't really have a whole much of concerns. Um, they did allow some sacks, but they are going to be better. And, but he helps that. He helps strengthen that. And he'll help us. Remember, he played 12 games and he gave up a sack in high school. Okay, he's versatile. He can play tackle or guard. He fits Pittman and Mateos' development system. And I don't know if there need to be much development with him. He's a pretty good player, just to get a little bigger, a little stronger, and he'll be ready to go. He can play tackle or guard. Arkansas now has key Texas recruits. That's something that's very important. He'll be recruiting in Texas heavily. He bolsters the pipeline from Ridge Point. I just did a video on his teammate Robert Haynes. And so we're getting 2 guys from this Ridge Point High School, which is very important. We want to have a pipeline into Texas with being as close as this. So it's very important as well. Now, scouting report on him, some things I saw, some things I read about him. He's durable and a consistent starter, which means he didn't miss a lot of time. He's tough. He's going to be there. He had 0 sacks allowed in 12 games. He has good size. Like I said, 6'4", 290. That's right at prototype size for an NFL offensive lineman. And he has good footwork for a tackle. He has a strong base for interior play, which means you're not going to see him get hit and driven back to the quarterback. He should be able to anchor down and keep that from happening. He's coachable and committed. He praised his relationships with the staff at Arkansas. Talked about how he got along with them, how he really liked them. His role, right away, he projects as an early rotation at guard. That means he'll rotate in, every game he'll play 10, 15 plays maybe at first as a freshman. Or could be a swing tackle too, because like we said, he plays left tackle in high school. So he could come in there and help at left and right tackle if they need him. He's likely a rotational starter, which means maybe they'll rotate starters week to week. I think he'll eventually settle into a starting spot. I think he's really good. And they got a good one here. So let's watch some video of him. Let's watch some video of Mr. Smith here. I did that wrong. We need to minimize that. Here we go. Here's his video. And he is the left tackle generally, which he'll be up there, I think, in this video. Did they show him on here? Yeah, there he is. He's that left tackle. And it's him whooping this guy right there. You can see he takes him to the ground. I mean, he's really physical. Big, strong blocker. Physical. Here he is right here at the edge of our screen. At the edge of the end of the line. See, hitting that linebacker and just driving him all the way to the numbers. You see that right there? That's him right there. It's not me back up. Hang on. Let's watch this one again. Watch him. Boom. Hits that linebacker. And boom. There he is on the ground on his back. That's what you call a pancake. There he is caving down a defensive lineman. In Arkansas, this is a play they like to do, the pin and pull. So he's the pin man right here. He's pinned this guy, and then they're pulling around. Big 55 pulled around. Here he is over here, left tackle. See him right there, pinning right there. He's just whooping that dude, that one. Now here he's screen pass. Look how he moves, runs so good, strong upper body. But look how he gets out there so easily. He's a very good athlete. 6'4", 290. Watch him. He's very nimble. Boom. Then he gets taken out. But anyway, very nimble on his feet. Now he's the pull guy here. Notice how fast that he can move. He's quick. He almost looks like a tight end. So very good at pulling right there. Really opened that hole up. Here he is, left tackle pulling again. We used to call this the old GT play. GT would be guard and tackles pulling. This would be 56 GT here. See him getting up in there, and he almost knocked that guy down just by touching him, just by hitting him with his hands. So he's very strong. Look at him here, 17. He's wearing him out. 17 is not a very big guy, but Hugh is wearing him out. See good movement there, getting to that second level. Here he is pulling again, getting up in that hole. Look at him running with him. He can run. He's got good speed. Pulling again. Boom, right there. Good block. Cave down, getting that linebacker, hammering him. Very aggressive. Aggressive, tough. Here's getting up in the hole. Moves very well. There he is. Pinning it. Let me see here. Right there he is. Right here. Okay, boom. This guy just kind of on the submarine. Just kind of laid on top of him. Here he is, pass pro. Pretty good. He kind of lost the guy right here. But what he did, you see his arm extended. What he's trying to do is push him past the quarterback. And that's what you want to do for your tackle. Push him up the field. Get him behind the quarterback. And for a defensive lineman, that's the worst place in the world you can be, is behind the quarterback. So he's doing a real good job here of pushing him past the quarterback. And that wasn't the best pass pro ever, but he kept the guy off his quarterback. Look at them hands right there. Look at those hands right here, guys. He's right here. Watch his hands. Boom. That's very good. Very good hand fighting, hand placement right there. Right there doing the same thing. Very impressive hand work right there. Here he is again, staying right in front of his guy. Good feet. Pass pro again, just wearing that guy out. Good job right there. Helped with one and got another. See, good feet right there. Here he is, 62 right there. Just, really good. Good feet. Moves well. That was a good pickup right there. He come all the way under the guard to get that guy. Stoning these defensive ends. You've seen many of them. That's one of them so far has only got a little bit of pressure. The rest of these guys, he's stoning. There he is, pass pro. Oh. Now, hang on. Did they throw that to him right there? I did not catch that. That's him. That is Hugh. Hugh gets a pass right here. Look at there. Good hands. Look how quick that sucker is. Look at him going. I mean, like I was telling you, this guy's a heck of an athlete, man. That's the left tackle catching the pass. That's Hugh scoring right there. I did not catch that earlier. All right, so there you go. See a little bit of him. I mean, right here, Hugh Smith. See him right here. Very good player, really excited about him. I think he's going to be a heck of a player for us. He's very versatile. He can play guard. He can play tackle. He can run block. He runs very well, moves very well. So he can pull. He can get in front and screen passes. He can just do all kinds of stuff. I'm very excited that we got him. This is a big pickup. He's a good one. I like him a lot. So Hugh Smith. So, good pickup here by Eric Mateos. This coach staff's doing a great job bringing in a lot of good players. And Hugh is one of them. He's 6'4", 290. He runs really well. Moves really well. Just really excited we're going to be able to get him. That's all I got, guys. If you would, please hit that subscribe button and come back for more. I got a lot of videos right now of these football guys that are going to be freshmen next season, 2026. I got a lot of the transfer portal guys in football, basketball, and baseball. So check those out, man, if you like Arkansas Razorbacks. If you would, please comment or ask me a question. I think that's one of my slides there. I might have taken it off, though. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask, or if you want to comment. I love to talk football with you. I love to talk football, basketball, or baseball. So leave me a comment there if you would. I'd love to chat with you. And please subscribe to the channel and come back for more. Watch some more videos. I got a lot of them. Or I'm adding more as I go. Each trying to add one at least each day. So, and that's about all I got. I just want to thank y'all so much for spending time with me and checking out Hugh Smith here. Arkansas's got a good one. He's a good, versatile, big, strong lineman. Play guard and tackle. So very good pickup. like I say, that's about all I got. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for spending time with me. I hope you have a great evening. And as always, let's see, I have got to go over here. I can't pause it right here. As always, go Hogs.